not every day I find an early opportunity that's going to let me buy a new utility token with a limited supply and then turn around and reimburse me for every dollar I invested. That's right, essentially making that cryptocurrency totally free. To make it even better, I'm going to be able to use that free cryptocurrency, put it to work, and convert it to actual shares in the company. That's right, a real-world company solving real-world problems. Now, this is only possible thanks to our friends over at BitPaytech. But I got to let you know, this is only available until the end of November. It gives us just a few short weeks to do our research and decide if this is right for us. So if you're ready to get started, let's dive in the video.
Serenity, you rescued me.
So to get started, let's get a better understanding of what is BitPaytech and what real-world problems are they actually working on solving right now. So let's pull up the documentation, and as you can see, at BitPaytech, we believe everyone deserves access to the benefits of innovative technology. As a premier merchant specializing in emerging markets, we are committed to removing financial barriers to owning high-quality mobile devices. Now, through strategic partnerships with industry leaders like BitMobile and Finovant, we offer innovative solutions designed to empower communities with secure, affordable, and accessible technology. Now, that sounds great to have access to high-quality mobile devices, but let's be real. I live in Boise, Idaho. I've got a cell phone store on every corner, and every one of them wants to give me credit to buy their particular cell phone. How hard is it really? Well, that's where I've really got to look beyond my little piece of the world and look at the rest of the world. And some of these countries, having an affordable cell phone that's reliable and secure is almost impossible. So if we take a look at the countries that BitPaytech is available in, we see South Africa, Nigeria, Zambia, and the Philippines, where the economy is much worse than ours. Now that means that in these countries alone, there are over 89 million people that are excluded from safe credit, even though they have mobile phone access. Now this exclusion creates a massive gap for availability of affordable mobile devices. Now, since most of these people cannot get credit through a standard financial institution or a bank, BitPaytech is offering flexible payment options, allowing everyone to purchase a secure, powerful device to operate within this new financial digital world. Because right now, that's what it's all about. So how are they going to do it? Well, that's where I hope you paid attention to the partnerships. Now, these partnerships with Finovant and BitMobile are exactly why I think BitPaytech is going to be such a huge success. Not only is there a huge clientele base that already needs this service, but when you team up with partners like these, you're guaranteed to have a solid foundation. So let's take a look at these two partners and find out what makes them so unique. So when we look at Finovant, you might be surprised to find that Finovant is actually running the BioFi network. Now, a lot of us remember BioFi from the last bull market, and they have been building all this time. In fact, some of their newest technology is the SayTech, which combines voice and face biometrics into a seamless solution that reduces fraud and protects customers. This biometric security is now in the new Phoenix X phones, a blockchain phone built to safeguard your information that goes beyond security, offering exclusive rewards, educational content, and seamless connections with the leading providers. Now, your Phoenix X phone is also protected with the Phoenix Lock password manager. This is going to keep all your passwords secure on your mobile device. Now, all these levels of security become increasingly more important because also on your mobile device will be a secure cryptic wallet. That's right, a self-custody wallet that can store your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, any tokens on the ERC20, HRC20, and BEP20 blockchains. Now, all this level of security is super critical. Lord knows, I wish I had that on my cell phone today. Sadly, we don't. But how do we get that level of security on a mobile device? Well, that's where we look at the next partnership. We take a look at BitMobile. What makes the partnership with BitMobile so unique is the fact that they are the actual manufacturer of the Phoenix X phone. Now that means that you're not buying a phone and adding on all the security software. You see, during the manufacturing process of the Phoenix X phone, BitMobile actually hard codes the entire Finovant biometric security features directly into the operating system, making the Phoenix X phone one of the most secure on the market. But now it does run the Android operating system, which still allows you to install over 1.6 million other applications. However, by having the Finovant biometric security features built in the very core foundation of your Phoenix X device, means you're going to stay safe with all the crazy scammers and hackers that are running out there. However, the Phoenix X is not just about staying connected and staying safe, it's about learning and growing in this digital financial environment. So if we look at the reward system of the Phoenix X, we can see that every Phoenix X owner automatically earns monthly rewards that's credited to their account starting after 30 days of Phoenix X ownership. But at BitMobile, they don't just want to reward people for using the Phoenix X, They want to educate them because in this financial world, education is key. And that's why the reward program also offers exclusive access to educational resources on blockchain, Web3, and digital asset technologies, both in person and online. But as we know, being educated in the digital financial world is enough. We've got to be able to handle our day-to-day bills before we can even think about investing. And that's why they offer education in trade skills, such as heating and ventilation systems, and several others coming in the near future. So as you can tell, BitPaytech has some pretty solid partnerships, and they're all working together to solve a very serious problem that exists in the world today. Now, before we jump down the rabbit hole of how to participate in the BitPaytech early raise opportunity, I want to let you know straight up, this is not going to be for everybody. Read the documentation, and I'll put links and description down below to everything we're going to cover. Right now, I want to give you a quick overview of the basic concepts of what you can expect in this early raise opportunity. But as always, don't listen to me, don't listen to anybody else. Go out and do your own research and decide if it's right for you before you participate. Because in the end, only you know your situation. So let's go ahead and bring up the documentation, because the very first thing we have to understand is that the BTT token is designed as a utility token that grants holders access to and enhanced participation within the BitPaytech and Phoenix X ecosystem. Its value is derived from its functional use within our network, enabling users to unlock features, earn reputation, and contribute to the network's health. Now, when we look at the token details, we can see that the BPT token will be launched on the ERC20 blockchain, meaning we can use any EVM-compatible self-custody wallet to participate in this early opportunity. Now, there's a hard cap limit of 4 million BPT tokens available, priced out at 1 USD per 1 BPT. Now, it's really important to understand that there is no vesting, no cliffs, and there are no team allocations. That means 100% of the BPT tokens are available to the public. Now, once this early raise opportunity ends, any remaining unsold BPT tokens will be burnt. That's right, completely removed from blockchain, meaning the only holders of the BPT tokens will be investors like you and me. Now, once this early opportunity ends, we will receive our BPT tokens all at once directly into our self-custody wallet. And that's when the fun begins. You see, since we have full control of our BPT, we can immediately start trading them, or pair them up and supply liquidity on different decentralized exchanges to earn fees. Or we can stake our tokens to start earning immediate experience towards our bio reputation score. Now, if you remember in the beginning, I told you these tokens were essentially going to be free because they're going to reimburse us for every dollar we invest. Then on top of it, those free tokens we can convert into actual physical shares. Well, all that is possible thanks to the staking platform coupled with a biometric reputation score. So we do have to understand both of these and realize what we have to do now to build up our score and accomplish these final end goals. Let's go ahead and jump in the staking platform to get a better understanding of how all this is going to work. So as we can see, the BPT staking platform is broken up into 3 different phases. Now, phase 0 is going to be an XP-only boot-up process. Now, that's going to start on launch day and run until Q2 of 2026. Now, during this time, you will only earn experience towards your bio reputation score, but that's really important, and I'll talk about that in a second. Now, phase 1 is when the profit-sharing rewards start trickling in. Now, it's really important to note that we will continue to earn our BioFi XP during this phase, but we will also start earning a slice of the company profits that will be filtered back to the stakers on a quarterly basis. Now, this process will continue until every penny that we invested in the BPT token during this early raise is fully reimbursed. And this is how our tokens become totally free. Because you see, we'll still have the BPT tokens to utilize, but we're going to get reimbursed for it beginning on Q2 of 2026. But now, once everybody has been fully reimbursed for their initial investment, that's when phase 2 will begin. Now, phase 2 will continue to earn points towards your BioFi reputation score, but you will no longer receive any more USDT. I mean, after all, they already reimbursed you for all your tokens. But now let's dive into the BioFi reputation score and find out how it's going to be tracked and why it's so important in the BitPaytech ecosystem. So when we receive our BPT tokens, we're also going to receive an email giving us a step-by-step process of how to set up our BioID NFT. Now, this NFT is non-transferable, non-burnable, and completely soul-bound. Now, there's a one-time security minting process where it's going to take a selfie of our face, a copy of our voice print, and a scan of our fingerprint. Now, this BioID NFT is completely different than any other NFT you own. You see, it's not just a great secure picture that is soul-bound to only you, but it actually operates by tracking all your activity within the BitPaytech ecosystem. Now, for every action you do within the ecosystem, you will earn experience. Now, it's important to understand that your experience actually operates more like a credit score than just racking up experience for an airdrop or something along those lines. Because you see, every person who operates a Phoenix X device will also have a BioID reputation score. And their scores will fluctuate based on if they made their payments on time. And it'll open up different opportunities for them, such as how many months can they finance a phone? How well are they doing on their payments? Can they boost their rewards? But as an early investor, when we mint our BioID NFT, we'll automatically start with a bio reputation score of 580. Now, what we want to do is continue to interact with the protocol to raise that score up. As you can see at 670, that unlocks equity redemption. At 740, we get a 1% BPT staking APR boost. And when we hit 800, we get a 2% BPT staking APR boost. Now, you remember in the beginning of the video when I told you you'd be able to trade in those free BPT tokens for actual shares in the company's stock? Well, this is exactly how we're going to do it. When our bio reputation score reaches 670, that's when the equity redemption privilege is unlocked. Now, that's when we have to think about the BPT token as an on-chain share voucher. You see, at that point in time, holders can burn those vouchers after the initial IPO, converting them at a 1-to-1 rate for bitpaytech common shares. Now, when it comes time to perform your equity conversion, that's when you're going to have to do a KYC, meaning you're going to have to upload your government ID as well as perform a wallet signature to verify it's actually you. Now, just because you've reached the equity shares unlock opportunity does not mean you have to burn all your BPT. In fact, you can burn just one or all of them. The choice is totally up to you. But you may find that leaving some staked or even in liquidity pools is earning you better yield than the company shares are. But now, since this is dealing with company shares, there are some very specific legal requirements you're going to have to meet before deciding to invest in this early opportunity. Now, once you've read through all the documentation and you know this is the right fit for you, then signing up is actually really simple. To get started, go ahead and click on the referral link in the description down below. That'll take you right here to the BitPaytech registration page. Now from here, first thing, go ahead and connect your wallet that you want to participate in this raise with. Then simply fill in the blanks. Put in your full legal name, your country of origin, your email address, your Binance Smart Chain wallet address that you have connected to the registration page. And if you would, please use my referral code. Just let them know that Serenity sent you and help support the channel. From there, go and click I confirm that I am not a resident of the United States or any other restricted country, and agree to the terms included in the investor prospectus. Once you've got all that filled out, go ahead and click continue. Now on the second page, it's going to give you all your registration details. Please take the time to make sure this information is accurate. Once you know it's good, go and decide how much you want to invest. Now this can be anywhere from $100 to $250,000. But please note, this must be in the form of USDT and in the wallet on the Binance Smart Chain that you have connected to the registration page. Once you're good with all that information, go ahead and click You Approve USDT. Now this will trigger a transaction moving the USDT out of your wallet and into the BitPaytech early raise opportunity. From there, all you have to do is wait, because your BPT tokens will be automatically delivered right back into the wallet that you registered with. But make sure to keep an eye out to set up your BioID NFT, because as soon as you get that, you can stake those BPT tokens and start earning XP right away. Now, like I said, I'll put links in the description down below to all the documentation. And always, don't listen to me. Don't listen to anybody else. Go out and do your own research and decide if this is right for you, because after all, only you know your situation. But if you like this kind of content and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to keep bringing you the best crypto information I can. I want to thank you very much for your time. And until next time, have a great night.